think people are gonna be a little upset. Nah, probably not. What about my
with your
2000s list?
with your list.
Yeah, there's one anime that I think people like that it's not gonna make it.
I mean, we got 20 animes to choose from.
All right. Welcome to the Double O podcast. I'm your host, Pennywise TV, and co-host Unknown Skills. Say what's up to the people.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello.
This is episode 19. We have
That's
five
what I'm talking
topics.
about.
Five topics for you guys. We're swinging it back to the summer Hikaru died, up to episode 8. So there will be spoilers. Number two, our second topic: does Luffy have a bag? Bag meaning skill set, moves, because most people don't know what a bag is. Number three, this is a question that we got from Twitter. I'm gonna have to find his or her name, and I'll just put their name in the edit. But who is the strongest Naruto character that Robin could defeat in a fight? Robin from Teen Titans. Um, and then our fourth topic: the first 3 episodes of Gachiakuta. I actually just watched the first 3 episodes this morning. Um, and then number five, the top 10 anime from the 2000s. And then next podcast, we're going to do the 2010s, and then we're probably going to do the 2020s as well in the coming weeks. So, the summer Hikaru died. Um, the story is heating up a little bit. This definitely isn't gonna crack my top 30 of all time. It's a cool little anime, nice horror elements, psychological. We're learning more about Nanuki. That is Hikaru. Uh, he's still trying to learn him and his friend. What's his friend's name?
uh,
Hoshimi.
I don't know any of the names. I only know Hikaru's name.
Well, they're both trying to figure out about Hoshina and the town. It was actually getting a little bit more interesting once they went to the library scene, and we found out that the town used to be together, and now it's split up into like 5 different parts, and it like forms uh, a body basically. Um, and Hikaru still doesn't have too much humanity. He's still like this dude basically thinks of life and death as the same. He doesn't see the consequences of killing that lady's mom. Um, doesn't seem to have too much regret either. Um,
No, zero.
but things are going crazy in the town. Um, People are getting possessed. There's that one scene, I think it was like episode 7 or episode 8, where that dude was naked and went to the school and slit his own throat. So that was bizarre. I think he was probably possessed by the ghost. Um, if I was a resident, I would be panicking because actually I would move because can I tell you a funny story? It's not funny, but it's actually disturbing. So there was this white guy that was walking around, this old white guy that was walking around naked during football practice in high school. Super bizarre. He was probably possessed too. Um,
This is-
but yeah, that actually happened. Like there's this old white guy completely naked walking around the football field when we were doing football practice. Um, do you want to say anything before I mean, I got more to say.
Um, it's still a bit slow for me, but it has been catching me though, making me still want to watch so I can learn more. But it does feel slightly way too slow, especially for 8 episodes to be out, and it took to the last 10 minutes of the eighth episode to actually pull us in. I feel like that's way too long. The show's gonna probably be over in what, The season will probably either be over in four more episodes, or what's that, about 18, 16 episodes, if they're going to do a 25. What do you think, a 25 episode season, or they're going to end it in 12, 13? That's actually
It
disappointing.
says and will complete the story arc for this season. What do you mean disappointing? I mean that's the
It's
standard.
episode 9 means we have
Oh,
of 3 more weeks of build up that should have been already built up in episode 1 through 5 at least.
that's
At
what you mean.
least. Yeah. We're finally getting interested in this show. Why are the next 3 weeks all we get? We get 3 more episodes.
Four.
4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 4 more. Well, no. I'm still right. 3 more weeks because it comes out this week. I wasn't counting 9,
Hmm.
but now that you made me count. But yeah, after this week, what's that? Tomorrow? Is that tomorrow that it comes out? Let me see. When does it come out?
I don't even watch it the week it comes out. I watch it the following week.
It comes out September 6th.
So Saturdays.
Yeah, so yeah, we got about 3 more weeks, and then that's it. That sucks, man. Like, why did they wait so long for everything? We get 4 episodes, yes, but damn, I wanted to. I mean, it's whatever now at this point. But other than that, I do like um, how Hikaru is changing in little little sorts of ways.
Not
As in,
not fast enough.
not fast, but I like how ruthless he is. But he's like very understand. He's smart. He literally gave Hikaru, no, I forgot his name. What's the main character's name?
I'm gonna look it up. Hoshimi? Nope, I was close. Yoshiki.
He gave Yoshiki half of his life. He's like, hey, just so that you understand how this means nothing to me, here's half of my life.
Nah, that doesn't make him smart. He just wanted
No,
Yoshiki.
I'm talking. When I said smart, I meant he thought about he was thinking how no, Hikaru was thinking how Yoshiki was thinking. Like he was thinking like, oh, this dude is thinking this, that, and the third. He, I need to do something to prove to him that I'm not like a true threat, or at least make myself weaker. Because once he gave him half his life, Yoshiki didn't care about anything else. He literally said, if you I know you watched it, but later on in the show, he said, if you kill someone else, I'll just shoulder that sin with you as well. I'm like, that's wild. He does not care now.
You talking about the main character?
Yeah, you heard him.
Uh,
He told him if he kills somebody else, he's just gonna shoulder
no,
the sin with him.
he definitely cares.
I don't know about
He was
that. He's
pissed off when I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Nonuki. Nonuki. When Nonuki almost killed his uh, one of his friends, the girl. Um,
he was mad then, but he just let him off the hook, literally, and then told him to his face if he kills someone else, he'll just shoulder the sin with him.
that ain't what
It
happened.
it is what it is,
That
buddy.
is
If you
not
kill
what
somebody else,
happened.
he literally told him if he kills somebody else, it is what it is.
That was not the sequence of events.
Hey,
Bro was literally trying to kill him.
yeah, I'm talking about after that. I'm talking about once he gave him half his life.
Yeah, but you know why he's like a little bit more forgiving and on Nonuki's side. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure the mixing is fucking him up because he's mixed with Nonuki twice now, putting his hand in his chest and feeling those chicken guts. I believe it's changing his psyche, um, and that's why he's a little bit more forgiving. I feel like. But that was I think that was one of the best episodes of the anime. the whole atmosphere because no one knew what was going on. We didn't know why he took the day off. We didn't know what his plan was. We didn't know if they were running away or whatever.
You didn't know what the plan was.
What, you thought he was gonna kill him?
I knew
Try
for
to
a
kill
fact
him?
he was. I knew for a fact he was trying to kill him and himself.
I mean, at the point where he called his family and said, "Hey, I love you," that's when I knew he was gonna try to do something extreme. At that
When he
point,
said I'm skipping school, I was like, oh, bro's about to try to set something up. I knew it was coming. Once he said we're not going to school, I'm like, skipping school? That's not normal.
but the things that they were doing, they were getting ice cream. They were
That solidified my thought process. I was like, bro's trying to be nice as he can before he ends it all.
give him his best, his last moments, make it good.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about. As soon as it's going to, he said we're going to the movie. When his facial expressions, everything was giving it away. Bro looked like he hated everything, but he kept a calm demeanor. He's like, no, I'm not mad at all. I'm not. Oh, boy. I was wondering what his plan was. I didn't. I thought they were gonna. I thought he was gonna try to drown him at the beach. When he was like, yeah, we can go to the beach.
It was a terrible plan. I don't know what made him think that he was even capable of killing Nodaki. I don't even. I'm pretty sure it didn't even hurt him because at that time, when he was full strength, he doesn't. He barely feels any pain. So that literally did nothing. That knife to his stomach.
Yeah.
It's like a paper cut.
I am ready to see episode 9 though. I want to see what happened because he was weak. Now that he gave away half his life, he couldn't do anything now to protect him from
What do
the
you
ghosts.
mean? What happened at the end of episode 8?
Yeah, the ghost survived. We don't know what happened to Hikaru,
The ghost is
and
dead.
the ghost isn't dead.
The
Isn't
lady exercised the ghost at the end.
when did you see that?
Yeah, that was the second ghost she's exercised. The lady that popped up at the end,
It didn't show us that she did that.
the wave of her hand is her exercising the ghost.
I thought she smacked him on the forehead. Like, wake up!
Nah, she took care of it quick, like that instant, that quick. I'm pretty sure.
If
And
that
she
is what
did
happened, how strong do you think she is versus Hikaru?
stronger than Hikaru right now.
I'm
Because
talking about
Hikaru
back
couldn't take
then.
Nonuki couldn't take care of it. There was
Well,
actually there was actually about to die if it wasn't for that lady popping up.
so do you remember the wig ghost?
The wig ghost. Yeah.
Hikaru had a hard time fighting the wig ghost. So do you think she could have easily exercised the wig ghost?
Yeah. I don't
So
think he was struggling, but it did take him a little while.
you didn't see him drowning? Well, he wasn't drowning, but you didn't see him underneath the water? And then
Uh,
when Yoshiki came to join, he saw that he was struggling and he tried to get him out.
well, I don't. Nah, he was trying to get him out, but I don't even think he needed his help. He just put himself in harm's way trying to get Nonuki out the tub. He didn't. He was currently fighting the ghost. Why did you try to intervene? You just got yourself got.
Why do you think he's Noniki? Why do you think that that's who he is?
Uh, I don't believe it's human. I don't believe it was ever human. It's actually the similar vibes that I'm getting from that dark matter creature from Summertime Rendering.
Yeah.
It's quite very similar to that. Been around hundreds of years, except Noniki doesn't really have a conscious, and he doesn't really have his memories, or his memories are real fuzzy.
I feel like he was just born.
Just born,
Yeah.
or he was in a dormant like state for hundreds of years and he just now awakened.
Mm, I can
There's
I
no
can
way he
understand
was
what you.
just born. They said he was around for hundreds of years, being worshipped as
No,
a
no, no, no.
god.
They said there was a god that was born here. They didn't say it was the thing that is inside of Hikaru's body.
Yeah.
Because there has to be something stronger than Hikaru. He's not the strongest monster out there. We've seen the ghost, and we've seen how strong the ghost was compared to Hikaru. I thought
Talking
Hikaru
about
would be able to just wipe out the ghosts easily after that one monster we saw in the forest that was just leaving his head back and forth. When he wiped out that monster easily, I thought he would be able to do that to the rest of them easily. But he took his time with the wig ghost, and then when he was halved, he really couldn't even fuck with the ghost in the
well,
restaurant.
he would have took care of him if it was full power.
Even then, I feel like it still would have took some time.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking there's always a bigger villain. So
ain't
he's
that trope?
either he's either Nonaki's distant son or something like that, or there has to be a stronger monster. That's all I'm thinking. It has to be because Hikaru is like he's way too weak for me.
I think it's a lot of monsters. I mean, currently the town is being overran by people getting possessed, and that
There has to be
is.
one controlling them, one that's letting them roam free.
You don't think that's Nonaki, and he just forgot about it?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, looking forward to learning about the rest of the lore. I don't think I have anything else to say about it. Like I said, that episode where they took the day off, that was my favorite episode. The build up to the concert, I like. The song itself is super creepy, and I like the build up to that song, to that episode. Um, but that's all I have to say about it. Summertime Running is had a much stronger start and is way more enjoyable to watch.
100%.
Uh, what's our next topic?
Whichever.
Does Luffy have a bag? You be ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So, just to explain how I even came about this topic, I was actually having some arguments online in some chat rooms. These guys were saying that Luffy doesn't have a bag, um, and let me explain all the things that they were saying, and then I want to know your thoughts. So they said that basically anything that was inherited was not a bag. So like Conqueror's Haki, since it's like you're born with it, they said that that doesn't count as a bag. They said that Luffy just names his punches and kicks. They're not really moves. You know, I don't care how many Gomu Gomus he does. They're not moves. What else did this clown say? He said the transformations don't count as a bag. And this is a big argument. It went on for like at least an hour. I bowed out. I bowed out, and other people were jumping in, trying to catch up to the conversation. Like, what are y'all talking about? What are they talking about? Luffy doesn't have a bag. And I wasn't the only one that felt this way. I wasn't the only one that felt that this guy is an idiot. One dude in the chat said, "Bro, I'm being serious, but are you dumb?" And yeah, they said that hockey doesn't count either
What?
because everyone in New World has the hockeys. I'm like, bro, not everyone has Conqueror hockey. Not everyone has observation hockey. Um, Everyone damn near has armament hockey though. And in the New World, most strong people they said that they're gonna have at least one type of hockey, but not all three, which Luffy has. Um, so what do you think about that? Everything that I said.
I think he's just a hater. 100% hater. Did he actually give you facts on reasons why he can't have that? Just there's so many other characters in animes who have different types of hags.
No, I think he's
I
just dumb.
do
But
you
there
remember
was.
that?
Go ahead.
Do you remember when Luffy actually learned Gear 2? I'm
Well,
I'm 100%
it,
positive.
it wasn't
What's
shown
that?
on screen, but it was
Yeah.
like what kind of a movie where he learned it that I heard about.
Yes. I've seen the. Have you haven't seen the movie?
I think I just seen clips.
I've seen the movie where he actually learned Gear 2. Like bro trained for that. I don't know why they took it out. I don't know what happened to that movie or where it went. It's like it's got deleted from history. But That is, it's actually confusing why they took it out. But as I'm a One Piece fan, I've seen the anime. I've seen episodes 1 through 500 3 times.
Same.
Um, I've seen Luffy train, work hard to get to where he is. He wasn't handed anything. Actually, he's actually lucky that he survived so long, being as weak as he was in the beginning. It's just his mindset kept him alive. Him,
He does have the will of D that kept him alive when he was poisoned. If he didn't have the will of D, he would have died.
uh, I'll let it go to where his preservation and his unwillingness to never give up, and because he's dumb, not dumb, but he's he's not smart enough to know to I don't even know. All I know is he didn't care about dying. He never wants to give up though because he has a goal in mind.
Hmm.
A lot of people would have given up and died. It's his will, so yeah, will of D that kept him alive. But I'm pretty sure it's more of his determination not to give up and to save his brother. I'm pretty sure if his brother wasn't on his mind, he probably would have let go. But he was dead set on not giving up until he got to his brother, which even gives you more inspiration on why he's surviving and making it so long. I believe he got a bag. His move sets are new. Is crazy. He even brings back you know what? One of the best move sets that I've seen that actually made me proud was when he used Red Hawk. Do you remember that one?
He first used it against Horty.
Yeah, when I seen that, I was like, "Oh my bro's move set done it done changed from Gumu Gumu no to fucking the axe to the multiple punches to the
So you don't think that punch, Red Hawk, is just a regular punch that goes super fast?
thinking about it. No, I think he tapped into his natural power and made that fire appear.
I was impersonating the idiot from the chat room
Uh,
because I was like, bruh, that's the same thing with Zoro. Like he names his moves. That's like saying that he just swings his swords and names his attacks. It's the same concept with Luffy. I think he mentioned some stuff about how it doesn't come from out of his body, like say a Kamehameha that comes, it's an energy blast that comes out of the body. But he's saying since it's just physical, then it's just like punches and kicks, and he names it, which I think is just brain dead.
Sounds like a big hater.
But I think a bag, honestly, is just everything that encompasses the character, everything the character can do. That includes hockey, armament, observation. Although we don't really see him use observation much since that Katakuri fight. He has the gears, obviously, Gear 5. And he said Gear 5 didn't count either because it's Toon Force. I'm like, okay, buddy. Um, there was only one thing that we agreed on. The only thing that we agreed on was that this guy right here doesn't have a bag. And that's my number one character of all time, number one anime of all time. And I agree, Ichigo does not have a bag. He has like two moves. He doesn't have one. But Luffy definitely has a bag for sure. Grizzly Magnum, the Python move, where he's in Snake Man, Bounce Man, he Gear 3. What else? A Gatling gun. I would
Yeah.
say that's his bag. He beat Lucci with it. So yeah, please type below if you think Luffy has a bag or not. I'm actually gonna make this as a poll after this podcast. Um, After this podcast gets uploaded, I'm gonna make the poll.
What's your favorite gear?
I like four the most because
Which
five
which
he's
variation?
starting to spam it a little bit. He's just going straight to five now. um, probably Snake Man because
I like it. I like
it's
it.
not it's obviously doesn't have the power, but it has a little bit of speed. The put a little bit of pressure on Kizaru. It's not gonna beat him, but it could put a little bit of pressure on him. And I like the
All right.
design.
From
And
Luffy's
yeah,
from Luffy's moveset attacks, I would like you to tell me which one's your favorite one out of his common attacks. There's the Gumu Gumu no pistol. There's Gatling. There's Bazooka,
you know the one that
Balloon, Whip, Rifle, and his Gumu Gumu no Storm. Out of all those that you heard me mention, which would you say you like the most out of his common moveset?
don't
What is
forget,
that?
don't forget Balloon, Fusan, and
Seven moves.
what I think he had one called Fireworks or something.
Fireworks.
Where it's just where it's just random punches and kicks. He doesn't even know where he's punching and kicking. It's just like totally random. Hence fireworks. Um, but definitely hammer rifle. I haven't seen. I don't think I remember seeing. I think he used it once against Kaido, and I think before that, I believe he used that against Enel, and he also used it against Lucci for sure. But hammer rifle, I think, uh, is my favorite basic move from Luffy. Even though it didn't do anything against NL when he first used it for the first time, it just bounced right off. It wasn't strong enough, but I still like the concept of him wrapping his arm around his arm and hitting you with it.
All right. So out of all his moves, what's your favorite one? All of them.
All his moves.
Every single one from Gear
Snake
4, Gear
Man,
3.
Snake Man for Python. Where just
Okay.
no, is it Python or Cobra? The one that just keeps stretching and the one that he hit Doflamingo with, where it just kept
Black, there's
bouncing.
there's Jet Coverine, Black Mamba.
It might have been Culverine, where it just keeps stretching out and stretching out and stretching out and stretching out until it finally hits his target. It's
Yes.
probably my favorite one. What about you?
Gear 4, Kong Gun, where he just loads that motherfucker back and it gets bigger and then you just see his arms just suck in. I think that's cool as fuck.
The
That's
Big Kong?
no, just the Kong, just a massive punch where he loads his arm up and it expands and then you see his hand just start tucking in and going into it, low key
Yeah,
touching his elbow before it pops out.
that fucked up Doflamingo.
Yeah, badly. But all right,
What?
we're good.
The one move I don't understand though is the organ gun. I don't understand how his arm multiplies like that. It
Orkin,
logically it logically doesn't make sense to me how he's doing that. Organ
dude,
gun.
which
It's like Kong gun, but he has like three of them, like multiplied. Organ gun.
but wait a minute. Uh don't forget that he has gear 5 and he's still learning it. He could have tapped in and used that some of his moves that look wild, he could be tapping into his devil
Nah.
fruit's true ability.
If this is true, you know what move I'm talking about, where his arms multiply? The Kong gun? Never
No.
seen that.
I probably
Uh,
have seen it. I'm pretty sure I have it in my head, but I can't think of it.
I'll put a picture of it in the edit. So it says that OP Wiki explains that Luffy's arms are moving horizontally so fast that they create after images. So I'm guessing they're just after images. They're not actually extra arms, which makes sense. That wouldn't even make sense. So that's what that is.
That just means bro's moving fast as fuck.
They all are.
Ooh.
But yeah, we both agree Luffy has a bag, a deep
Yeah.
bag. I think he has
Uh
a deep bag.
yeah, he has a lot of different gears, but the kind of his moves are almost all the same though. They're different, but similar. Let's say they're similar.
Different variations.
Yeah.
So let's ready to move on to our next topic.
Yeah. The Naruto characters.
Yeah, who is the strongest Naruto character that Robin could defeat in a fight? Um, I think Robin could definitely. Obviously, he's beating Sakura and Ino from
What?
the Forest Chunin exam. That version, they're definitely
Oh,
beating them. Yeah, I'm talking about the Naruto versions, OG versions.
well, if we're talking about the OG version, And or I'm talking. I thought you were gonna pull out a Jonin because I know a Jonin Robin
He's
can
not beating
definitely
any
beat.
Jonin.
He's beating Iruka Sensei 100%.
He's not a Jonin.
He is
He's a
Jonin.
Chunin.
Who Iruka? Iruka?
Ruka
Let me see.
Sensei. He is a Chunin. He is a school teacher. Oh yeah, part one Chunin.
Oh, never mind. He is tuning.
But that with that being said, probably yeah. But that's not
I
the
st-
strongest character that he
I
could
was
be.
I was I was thinking when you said strongest, I was thinking of a strong character.
The strongest that he can be. The
The
strongest character
strongest.
that he will barely be able to beat. Get the win over.
Um,
I'm thinking he can beat Choji part one.
I'm thinking he could be Zabuza. Not with
Fuck
Zabuza's
no.
help.
Fuck no. This nigga is
He's
a
beat
Jonin.
he'd beat people who could beat Zabuza in Teen Titans.
He would have killed Kakashi had Naruto not intervened. He was banging with a rusty Kakashi. We gotta have to scale down.
Yeah,
He's not beating Zabuza. Mm. I'll give him Choji though. Choji part one.
Choji. I don't think Choji can fight.
He just has the ooh, but then the butterfly though. Ooh, never mind. I don't think he's beating
Don't
Choji.
don't glaze Choji.
No, he beat a Sound 4 ninja in second state. Choji is like that.
But
Choji might be a top 5 strongest character in part 1.
but Robin is strong as fuck.
Robin can't take hits.
But
Slade's
Robin can dodge hits.
Slade's punches were heavy. He was feeling it. Yeah, he can dodge. He got a staff. He got boomerangs. But that boy is like 110 pounds.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure. What about Ibisu?
No. You talking about the dude that has genjutsu? He's gonna put him in the
No.
genjutsu.
I'm talking about the guy that's above who was always watching over Konohamaru.
No. No. He's a special Jonin. And he hung with one pain for what?
Dude,
5 minutes?
I think Naruto could beat him. I mean, I'm about to look up Ibisu. I'm about to look him up. I'm pretty sure.
He's a special Jonin. I'm not giving him Robin that over a special Jonin. That means he's proficient in at least one type of jutsu. Ninjutsu, taijutsu, genjutsu. If he's a special Jonin, that means he's proficient in one of those.
I'm asking Chat GPT.
You got the advanced version?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
All right, here it is.
Wait, what do you type in? What did you
Ibisu.
type in?
I put in Ibisu from Naruto versus Robin from Teen Titans. Do you want to? Do you
But
want?
I think this is cheating though. I think we should use our own brains for this one.
I already told you Robin's beating him. I know he's
Okay.
beating him. I
Let's
just know it. I feel it. Robin, literally, I've watched all of the Teen Titans and I've seen Naruto twice. I understand their skill sets, their levels. I know how strong these ninjas are.
you
I
know
know
how
they're
fast they
dangerous.
are.
Yes. And Robin's disgustingly fast. I don't know if you remember his hands, but he had some low key way above Gotham tier level monsters in Teen Titans. These monsters was bro. Robin was fighting aliens out in outer space already. Isn't that what Boruto's doing now? They're fighting aliens. Naruto was already no.
Not
Robin was
those
already fighting
aliens.
aliens. I'm telling you. Well, it's even
What is that?
Chat GPT says verdict: Robin wins easily. It says Robin, peak human condition, genius level tactician and martial artist, advanced gadgets, smoke bombs, blah blah blah. Can fight
No.
metahumans.
You gotta put Robin from Teen Titans.
That is Robin from Teen Titans.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah. Robin, Teen Titans, peak human condition, genius level tactician. Bro, did you not know Robin was smart in Teen Titans? Bro, he was
Man,
dangerous.
how old is Robin?
But it says Ibizu's a tuning level. It says he's not a Jonin.
Really?
Yeah.
Ibisu? How you spell his name?
Ebisu.
What? Nah, it says on Reddit that he's a special journey. You said he was a tuning?
That's what this Chat GPT says. Maybe Chat
It
GPT is
could be
wrong.
wrong. Bro, what version you got of ChatGPT?
Chat GPT.
Do you pay for it?
No, hell no, I'm not paying for this.
Then you ain't got the advanced version, bro. Now I'm gonna ask ChatGPT that same question because
Go ahead.
I typed it in Google. What rank is Ibisu is, and all the links are saying special journey. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Ibisu, the Perv Elite Tutor, is a special journey. He's above
I'm pretty,
tuning, and he's
I'm
highly
still
skilled.
I'm still believe Robin could beat him.
Disregard what ChatGPT said because we can't trust that. We can't trust the free version of ChatGPT.
The free version.
Yeah, you got to get that 5, bro. It's gonna have more accurate answers, the most
Well,
advanced answers.
go ahead and type it in though, so I can hear how it says Robin can beat
Oh,
Ibisu.
okay,
I'm
is
not standing down on
Robin
it.
from Teen Titans beating Ibisu? Now, if he beats Ibisu, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead, Chat GPT. Let me know.
A special Jonin, that means he's beating some Chonins as well. That's the case. What?
I
Robin,
tried to tell you.
Robin wins. How?
Cause Robin's disgusting, bro. He fought villains, bro, metahumans, monsters considered to be gods. Robin fought Cinder Block, a full Cinder Block.
Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes sense. Ibisu just doesn't have a bag. He just does not have a bag.
I know that. That's why I had no wavering in my mindset. I just knew Robin's like that.
But it's just rank though. I, that doesn't mean that these gamings, because these are special gamings. These are like in their own ways. Some of these Konoha nines are prodigies. Like Choji, like dude took out a sound 4 that is on the level of a Jonin. Damn near. No,
What
maybe.
about what about Anko? I'm pretty sure Robin stands a good chance about versus Anko.
And Uncle can't use curse mark, can she? She doesn't have. I haven't seen any feats from Uncle, so yeah, I'll give it to Robin on that. I haven't seen the feats.
I'm telling you. Let's go, Robin.
Yeah,
Let's go.
can I ask the question in ChatGPT? Who's the strongest Naruto character that Robin can beat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Let's see.
this will be the final nail in the coffin. Let me copy and paste this. See if ChatGPT know what they talk about. How old is Robin? Because they're saying peak Olympic athlete, but isn't he like 13? Isn't he 13 years old?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay, so obviously Academy students, easy clap. Gannings. You think he's beating Naruto Part 1?
Uh, uh,
Chunin is down.
I don't know. I feel like he can, but I don't know. If Naruto keeps using the shadow clones, he might stand a chance. But Robin has that. I forgot what it's called when he has stamina. Yeah.
I think Robin's beating Naruto. Uh, that's no Rasengan, just Shadow Clones. I think he's beating him
You said with no
eventually.
Rasengan?
Yeah, because Naruto doesn't have any skills. He just spams Shadow
True.
Clones.
True.
He
True.
was useless in that fight against King Amaro. He didn't do anything but spam Shadow Clones.
But what about Neji?
He's not beating Neji. you you should have asked the question because Neji is actually one of the strongest characters in the show.
I know,
He's
but
he's actually he's
Naruto beat
actually
Neji, and you said Robin can beat Naruto. That's why. That's the reason I said. That's the only reason I said it. Because remember in
oh
that fight, he was going a little bit. He was still getting dogged walked by Neji, but he still put out the win.
I wasn't putting the QUB chakra into the equation. I guess I was just talking about base Naruto.
Yeah, base Naruto can get washed.
But Naruto won that due to chakra.
That's why
Um,
I'm saying.
he's not beating Neji. Neji is literally Jonin level at the start of Naruto. That's how strong Neji is.
What about
He's actually one of the strongest clan members.
base Sasuke versus Robin
What do you mean base Sasuke?
and Naruto? Around the time where right before they went to the tuning exams.
So Chunin exam. This is one prong Sasuke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robin's beating Sasuke easily.
Okay. Now what about Rock Lee? I don't think he can beat Rock Lee.
No, at that point, Rock Lee has the five gates, so he can't beat him.
All right, all right.
I think Rock Lee's winning without the weights on.
I think he's winning with the weights on.
I'm not gonna give him that.
Hey, Rock Lee got a bag. His moveset's insane.
Oh, yeah. So let's just say he's probably beating Kiba, right?
Oh, 100%, easily, hands down.
So the strongest character that he can beat is probably, would we say Ibisu?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ibisu. He's not beating
Let's
Neji. He's not beating Rock Lee.
let's go. Let's go. I tried to tell you. I knew it already.
It's just because he doesn't have no bag.
Let's go.
But yeah, we can move on.
Bet it up.
Uh, Gachiakuta and top 10 anime from the 2000s. So we're finally to Gachiakuta. This is actually my most topic that I'm most excited to talk about because I just watched the 3 episodes this morning, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but I before the episode 1 was even over, I was like, yeah, this is better than Kaiju number 8. Like both seasons, both seasons. That's how
Man,
it is.
your opinion is so easily changed. It's
It's not
crazy.
easily changed. It's not easily changed at all. Like I said, Kaiju number 8 was 8.25 in the last recording,
That means you're giving Gachiakuta around a eight
like a
point.
9.1.
Damn, a nine
After,
point one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's up. It's one of the ones after the first 3 episodes. I don't know because I'm not caught up, but I'm just gonna predict that it's one of the ones. Um, it has such a strong start, and I'm glad they got right into the action, death right off the bat. In the first 15 minutes of the anime, an important character too. And these are gonna be spoilers too for the first 3 episodes of Gachiakuta. So make sure you watch the first 3 episodes of Gachiakuta. Um, but I like literally everything about this anime. The main character. Does he remind you of Gabimaru from Hell's Paradise? At
No,
all? You didn't get any Gabimaru vibes? Mm.
I got
Well,
more like Aaron vibes from Attack on Titans. Why can't I do anything? Like, that's
nah. He's too goofy and he's scared around women. Like Arrow was never shook around women.
nah. I wasn't worried about the shit. I'm more around the anime thing that happens in almost all anime characters when they realize they're weak. Like, I can't do anything. Why am I here? It's like
He never
once he
said
said
that.
that,
He said, he
he
said, I'm gonna go back to the surface and kill you all.
oh, you're probably not. I mean, you're not caught up. So there's one episode where I'm pretty sure you haven't seen yet. Then where
Yeah, I'm
he's
right. I'm right to the part where they're about to pull up to the cleaner's base. They're in the car, and they got dropped
oh,
off.
you haven't seen. Oh, okay. Oh,
Three
dang.
episodes.
Well, get ready to meet one cleaner that's really nice. You know, I'm not gonna spoil
As in
anything.
skilled.
Yeah, like I like their skill. It's wild. It's a weird skill to look at because their their the objects they use is all different, which I like. I like how
uh,
they all have one thing that's different and they take care of it the most, and it becomes part of their ability. And I think that's really cool. And I definitely like how the main character can just his gloves can touch anything and change it into something that's important to him and use that power.
yeah, that seems like a rare ability among cleaners. It doesn't seem like everyone can do that. Like people were surprised when he could turn other objects into vital instruments.
I'm pretty sure there's no one else who can do that. And it's got to do with something about the signs on his gloves. I want to know what that's about.
Honestly, I think you know what? Maybe those gloves was from his father. Like I know his father has some connection to the story. We're gonna get like I still don't think he's dead, to be honest. Like,
We haven't seen his father, though, right?
no,
Yeah, we haven't seen his
but
father yet.
I'm predicting that those gloves used to belong to his father. That's why
To his real father or
his real
the
father.
okay.
Yeah. Shout out to what's his name? I forgot his stepfather's name, but I liked him. He was a cool dude. I like all of his characters. Like I instantly liked them. Like from the first scene, just their chemistry together, how they're always like teasing each other. He was teasing Reno, Rudo, Rudo
Ruda.
about the girl that he likes. That was really fucked up, man. That she just didn't believe him, bro. It was like, I thought I believed in you, and then he just got dropped. I want her to get her just desserts too, man. But that black, I knew something was up with that black pit, bro, because you literally couldn't see anything beyond it. I knew there was some mystical shit going on there. Um, and they're just throwing people into this other dimension. It's a ruthless world. They're spirites.
Yeah,
They were yeah.
spirits.
They remind me of the celestial dragons from One Piece. I was getting those vibes, just calling everyone trash and treating humans like trash as well. Um, I like the scene. I was worried about. I think it was episode 2 when Ejin first like he was chained up and he was dragging him, and he brought him to the scavengers and they was force feeding him trash food. I was scared, bro. I was like, I don't not want to see torture. Like I don't want to see that happen. But I'm glad he broke out and showed him who's boss. I'm glad that he can like take care of himself. I don't have to worry about him getting captured and getting tortured. So the poop scene, I think
Was
that was
hilarious. Wasn't it hilarious?
yeah. I like the humor in the show. Um, it's not better yet than Fire Force, but I do believe that this anime will surpass Fire Force in time. It's not there yet. Um, Speaking of Fire Force, I thought in the second episode that this was connected to the Fire Force and Soul Eater universe because we know that the Fire Force and Soul Eater universes are connected. But I looked it up and it wasn't mechanically connected. But the author of Gachiakuta was the assistant to the author of Soul Eater, so that's why there's some influences to it with the spiritual aspects and energy stuff like that. And even the author of Soul Eater he called this anime the successor, the spiritual successor to Soul Eater and Fire Force. So he gave the nod to him. And they're it's by the same studio as well, Studio Wit Bones, the same ones that did Soul Eater and Fire Force. So that's why there's like similar art to it. It looks a bit similar. I
Who
never,
who put you on Gachiakuta? Who was it?
you definitely did not put me on Gachi.
Definitely did not. What? I'm the one who
No, no, no,
told you
no,
about it. Not a,
no, 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 no. I heard of
not
Gachiakuta.
another hater.
No, do not give you that credit, bro. I heard about.
Me.
What did I hear about Gachiakuta? I think I heard about it before it even came out. I was hearing about it.
But you didn't watch it. I'm the one who told you to watch it. When we talked about the anime
I was
that we
gonna
were
watch it
waiting to watch.
regardless before you said anything, bro.
Oh my
That was on my
goodness.
list, bro.
On your list. Where's your list at? Show me a picture of your list.
My list of anime that I wanted to watch.
Yeah. So that way when I see the next anime to put you on.
Okay, so top five summer anime. Yeah, Gachiakuta was there. Water Magician. That's you tell me about the Water Magician. I believe. No, no, actually, I don't even know if you told me about that.
I did say I spoke to you about it, but if you've seen it before, I told you about it.
Because I haven't gotten the Lord of Mysteries yet. I haven't gotten Doctor Stone. I haven't gotten the Rascal Does Not Dream of a Santa Claus. And then I started Down season 2. I haven't started Sakamoto Day season 2. And then
I need to start Sakamoto.
I also have an anime that came out like during the winter called Zenshu. Have you heard of that?
Yes.
It's
No,
highly
I
rated.
haven't.
It's like an 8 rating. And then this anime, I think it just came out that people were talking about called Clavatus. Have you heard of that?
No.
Clavatus. So that's all the anime that I had on my list that I plan on watching. So about 7 or 8 anime. I think
Have you watched the Quintetro quintuplets?
you told me about them. It's a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. And yes, I still have the anime that you want me to watch, Torture Myself, 5 episodes in the back of my mind. I haven't forgot about that.
I don't think you're ever gonna watch it.
I am.
All right. Have you seen or heard about Clivatus?
I just said that.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Good. And you said you got Lord of Mysteries on your watch?
Yeah, but the hype is dying down. People are not talking about it at all.
What about Togen Anke? Togen Anki.
I don't know what that is.
All right. You
One
heard it from me
anime.
first. You heard it from me first. So if you do see about it later, Togen Anki. So
Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. This is my prediction that it's going to be a good anime though.
How you spell it?
TougenAnki.
Togenaki? Nanki?
Yeah.
And this anime came out this summer?
I forgot when it came out, but I've been trying to watch it for a minute.
I think I saw one TikTok that said that it was in someone's top 10. It wasn't really in their top 10, but it was like it has the potential to be a top 10 anime. And I agree that it has the potential to be top 20 for sure. Definitely has that potential.
All right, I'm ready to hear your top 10.
But just to summarize, I like the music, the characters, the world building, the powers, the story. Everything has the potential to be a generational anime, like Fire Force, Doctor Stone, My Hero, Demon Slayer. It has potential to be one of those.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Fire Force is a good anime, but it's not one of my. It's not in my top 20.
I think it's in my top 30 for sure. I
I
can
wouldn't even. I wouldn't even label it as generational.
I consider it generational for sure.
Mm.
Soul Eater's generational, right?
I would say Soul Eater. Well, I don't know because Soul Eater is more nostalgic because it's just. You know what? I won't comment on it. I've probably seen 5 episodes of Soul Eater.
I haven't seen one episode of Soul Eater. I seen one. I seen one scene. This girl that was swinging a scythe around fighting. That's the only
Yeah.
scene that I've seen from that anime. I'll tell you if Soul Eater is generational or not, and then we can move on to the top 10.
All right, bet it up.
Yeah, it's generational. It has
Okay.
1.7 million members on my anime list, and it is number 63 in popularity. So it has a lot of people know about it.
And it's old, so that's what makes it good.
51 episodes. Did it? You wouldn't know if the story is completed, but I assume the story was completed. So that's our first impressions of Gachiakuta. I highly recommend Gachiakuta. It's going to be top three in anime of the year. It's going to be a contender for sure, without a doubt. Anything else you want to say real quick before we move on to top 10 anime from the 2000s?
No, not other than I like how different it is. I definitely like how different it is. It's not the same as all other animes. It's got its own little thing about it. You wouldn't think about comparing this anime to the you know how they compared what do you call it, Naruto to Jujutsu Kaisen because of the three, the Naruto, Sasuke, people like that. I don't know
Never
if there's
heard
an
of
anime you never
that.
heard of them comparing
How are they comparable?
because
I mean, because he
Sasuke's
has a demon inside.
Sasuke was the laid back guy. To people, Sasuke was the cool laid back guy, just chill. That's how I forgot what his name is. I only know him as Toji's son, which is crazy. But uh damn, I forgot the main character's name in Jujutsu Kaisen. But anyway,
Itadori.
Itadori, just like
Uh,
Naruto, both loud,
I don't
love
know.
people. They're
It's
both strong. They both got demons inside of them. And then three,
Nah, that's not the
Sakura.
same, bro. That's not the
Hey,
same at all.
hey,
He ate a
you
finger for his demon. Naruto was born with one.
tomato, tomato,
It's not the same at
tomato,
all.
tomato.
Don't compare Jujutsu
Anyway,
Kaisen.
you can't compare Gachiakuta to anything really.
Just the aesthetics of Soul Eater, because they're by the same studio and some inspiration.
How can you compare it to Soul Eater when you haven't even seen a full episode of Soul Eater?
Because I'm just saying, because he worked under the author of Soul Eater, so that's why there's some similarities in aspects. He even the author of Soul Eater even appreciated that he kept some of the spiritual aspects from his anime in this anime
Mm.
about objects having souls and stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about that part. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So let's move on to top 10 anime from the 2000s. We're gonna have to flip a coin. Heads or
I got
tails?
heads.
Heads. Do you always call heads?
No, I
Okay.
went tails last time.
Okay.
That's
Tails.
me.
So I guess I go first.
I can go first if you don't want to.
What's the point of flipping the coin then? uh, I actually do want to hear your list first. So go ahead.
All right, starting at my number 10.
Hey, do your 10 from one, and then do your honorable mentions afterwards.
All right, all right. From my 10 through 1, starting off with the banger, is Angel Beats. Have you seen it or heard of it?
I've heard of it. I have not seen it.
It's a great, good watch anime. It's comparable to what's that? What's I forgot. I do remember one character from this anime, General S Death, controller. She can control ice powers. Do you know which anime I'm talking about?
The Kagame Ka Kill.
Yes, it's a little bit, tiny bit comparable to a Kagami ga Kill in the aspects of what happens in the story. But other than that, they're still completely different. But Angel Beats is nice. It has its humor, it has its fight scenes, it has its story and its plot. It's great. It's basically it's actually a mystery too. It's basically students trying to figure out if they're dead or not, and why can't they leave the school that they're at. They're trapped in a school and they're trying to survive their day-to-day things that go on, and they can't leave.
It
But
sounds interesting.
yeah,
So
I don't want to
the
say too much without
setting,
spoiling it.
for the most part, or at least the beginning, takes place inside the school.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it literally starts off with them fighting the other people inside the school, like shooting. Like they have guns there too, weapons, all types of weapons. It's a good little start off. When you started off, you're like, what's going on? Why does this 15, 16-year-old girl have a Barrett 50 cal and she's aiming it? Like, what's going on? But yeah, it's a good watch. I liked it.
Did it have a second season?
uh, it did not, because season one is complete.
So it completes in 13 episodes.
Yes,
Interesting. I'm gonna put that on my list
let's
because
go.
it's only 13 episodes.
My number nine is Chrome Shield Regios. Have you heard of that one?
Never in my life. What is it?
No. Chrome Shield Regios.
Never seen it. Never heard of it. Nothing. It's a real anime. I'm just kidding.
Mary.
Whoa, this is not popular. This is a hole in the wall anime. You don't want to describe it?
I can't because I forgot about it.
Well, I'll describe it. 7.26, 7.26 on my anime list, and only
It's a
200,
sleeper. It's a sleeper.
only 200,000 members. Compared
It's
to
a. I'm
compared to
telling you, it's a
Angel
sleeper.
Beats, it was like 1.7 million.
I'm telling you, Chrome Shield Regios is a sleeper. I can give you this. I can give you the main plot if you want.
If you want, I'm not gonna watch it.
It's a young but highly skilled former member of an elite group known as the Heaven Blade Wielders arrives in an academy city, Zulini. Oh, that's where I got my favorite song from. Yes, now I remember. It's it actually is a great show. It's definitely a sleeper because it's not as popular as everyone talks about. That's why it's my number nine, because I have greater shows than. The main reason it got its ninth place is because one of its openings or closings. Because I every time I'd watch it, I'd just be listening to the show. It's a great opening or closing, whichever one it is. I'm pretty sure it's a closing. Let me see. Is it a closing on it? It doesn't matter. But anyway, it's action-packed science fantasy anime set in a mobile city post-apocalyptic, where this journey from being exiled fighter, and he joins this little small resistance town place where people get talked down on because they're different. But he was already a skilled fighter. They just didn't know who they had until it was too late. But
So what's the main plot point?
main plot point, uh, he arrives in the academy city of Zulini, hoping to leave his violent past behind. However, his extraordinary combat abilities quickly catch the attention of the student council president, captain of the 17 military arts, dragging Lathan into the city's defense as a military trainee. Basically, they notice his abilities, and then while they're going to war, they pull him out of school to help them fight the actual group that he left.
Hmm. Okay,
All right,
I'm
let's go
not gonna
back.
inquire further.
Let's go to my number eight. Rosio Rosario plus Vampire.
Nope, never
It's
heard of it.
it's one of the animes that put me into anime. It was one of those animes where I was just like, I'm just watching any anime at this point because of I watched High School of the Dead, which is one of my favorite animes.
And are these animes that you watch like that were released at the time, or you watched it
around that
later?
time.
You were watching
Um,
anime on the internet at the time. You were
yeah.
like
No,
13 years
I was
old.
watching. Yeah, I was watching. Where was I watching it at? I think I was watching it. No, I watched it later. Like I watched some of these animes around 20. When did computers come out?
They've been around a long time.
I'm pretty sure it was around 2007 is when I got around an anime. 2007, 2008, and I was watching shows on the computer.
Computers have been around a while, man. Before we were even born.
I didn't know that. Give me one second.
I do see 6.73 on my anime list. Is it better than 6.73?
It's not. It's not. It's not a bad anime, but it's not one of those great animes. I'm telling you, one of my favorite animes. So I would not. I would not say it's one of the top 10 anime out in the world. It's just one of the animes that I would tell people to watch because it's a good watch, a funny watch. It's a cool watch.
I never really gravitated towards those like magical girl type animes.
Hmm.
Just never. I've seen some, um, like maybe three or four. But
I can't really summarize that one, but I would say it's a cool watch if someone wanted to watch it.
you can't tell me anything about it.
I'd have to look it up. Yeah, I haven't seen that anime in over 2 decades.
But you just remember the name and you remember how it made you feel.
Yeah, no, I can't even say 2 decades. I'd say over a decade. But yeah,
All right.
okay, that's my number 8. My number 7. It didn't need to be this high, but I have other anime that I love more. Is a Monster. Monster was a great generational anime that a lot of people slept on. A lot, even myself. If you didn't tell me about it, I would have never watched it.
Me
I've seen
too.
it always on anime, and you told me that it was actually good, so I gave it a chance. And when I finished it, I was like, "Wow, this is great." Now that when I watch all these anime boards and match and team matchups and how they say who's fair or no, who's the worst villain, like I don't think no one's beating this dude. He was egotistical, very intelligent,
Nah,
and the crazy thing is, spoiler alerts, he didn't even he didn't even go through what his sister went through. He didn't go through that program. He just I don't even know how he. I forgot. I forgot how to explain it.
he convinced the sister that it was him that he went through it that went through it or something like that. And I believe he learned about it from her and used it against her. I believe something like that. Um, but Eisen is a better villain than Johan. Johan's top five for sure.
I'd have to watch it. I'd have to watch Bleach. I haven't seen Bleach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't. Me too. I was late to the party with Monster as well. That's because I wasn't watching anime like that during the time. Like the only animes I was really watching when I was like 13, 14 was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. Like I was
Ah,
really
yeah.
mainstream.
Only
Maybe
watch
Death
the three
Note.
anime. Mainstream type of guy. Yeah, I was watching all types of anime.
I was watching the most popular ones, like Code Geass, Death Note, stuff like that.
But that's my number 7. Monster.
I
Go ahead and
didn't
check it out if you guys haven't.
I didn't watch Monster until 2014,
A whole decade ago.
6 years after it came out.
That's my number 7. And my number 6, let me fact check this real quick. My number, where was I at? Let me see. That's 6. My number 6 is going to be Clannad. Have you seen Clannad?
Yeah, Clan.
Yeah, Clannad was a cool anime. I can't really explain it. I can't remember it. at all. There's not a single thing I can remember about it.
I have some memories of it for sure. It definitely won't.
Actually,
I can't remember where I placed it in my top romance anime, but it was definitely up there, top two or something. My favorite scene was probably the fight scene when he fought the gang leader and they fought in that river. That was probably my favorite scene. You remember that part?
not a single episode.
Hmm. What about the basketball game?
Not a single episode.
Okay, I guess it stuck with me.
Let's go ahead and go to my number five. Baka to Test. Have you heard of that?
Baka to test.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have not heard of it. Baka and test.
It is it does have a different name, so yeah. It's one of the funniest animes I have ever seen, hands down.
But it wasn't in your
First,
top funny anime list.
firstly, I forgot about it
uh,
until I looked up the anime from the years.
but if you remembered, it would have been in your list, top five.
100%. It's over. It's way hilarious. It's basically about Oh my goodness, this I'm about to give you the best summary, the best comparison. What was our favorite anime? Not our favorite anime, but what was that good anime with the elites in the school? What Iono Kojikin, whatever you say his name.
Classroom elite.
Yeah, basically, this is just the parody, the funny version of Classroom of the Elites. This came out before Classroom of the Elites. So, Classroom of the Elites is basically the parody of this show. Basically, it's the serious version. But anyway, it's a school where a super dumb guy, like super really, he's really dumb. He joins in there and they fight classes to get better rankings in their classes to get higher up. And the worst classes are poor and they're hit with more dumb idiots. It's basically it's really funny, man. One of the one of the things where one of the guys he finally was able to pass a test and he did good. And he was like he's like that's great. I can finally eat tonight. I'm going to celebrate. And his celebration was putting sugar in water. And that's what he had for dinner. Sugar water.
He's poor.
Yeah, he's poor. That was one of the funniest moments of the show when he's over here talking about I'm about to celebrate. This is the best thing ever, and then he brings out the sugar and put it in the water. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
I like
talking
the
about it now makes me
premise.
want to rewatch it.
I'll just take your word for it. I'll be waiting for
13
Spy
episodes.
Family to come out. So that
All
was your
right,
number
still looking.
six or five?
That's my number five. That's my number five. Now we're getting into the top four. Number four, to be honest, after looking at my list, I probably have made it too fast. I'm going to move my number four to number three right now. And you'll find that out later. My number four right now is Death Note.
Go.
Death Note was a great anime. I've watched it maybe twice, maybe. I don't think I have, but maybe. All I know is the one watch was good enough for me, and it was a great anime. I can't find much flaws in it, other than it was a little bit slow build up, but I truly enjoyed watching it. That's why it's at my number four. The reason that I switched it with number four is because I truly love number four, which is why I moved him to number three. My number three now
I don't
is
know. I don't know about slow build up.
for me.
The FBI was on him on episode three.
Yeah, when I say slow build up, I mean like it just felt slow to me. Like it just long episodes, just waiting for the next thing. The thing that made everything seem so cool was when L showed up, that was episode two, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was the coolest part. It just felt slow and dragging for me. That's just how I feel, in my opinion. It could have been
Okay,
a little bit faster, but I tried to rewatch it again with someone, and it just felt slow. I'm just like, damn, I don't remember it being this slow.
I freaking love it.
Yeah,
Seen
Death
it
Note's
four
in my
times.
four. Now, my number three is better than Death Note, in my opinion. Matter of fact, no,
I think I
it's
know what
just
it
better.
is. Can I
You
say
what?
it?
Give me a guess. Give me a guess. You go ahead.
Code Geass?
Nope. No, no, no.
Hmm.
You're close though. You want another chance? One another chance? It's one of the best
Is it
anime.
Naruto?
Nope, it's not Naruto.
Okay, I don't want to guess anymore.
No. It's Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Hmm.
A
That might have been my
great,
third guess.
a great, phenomenal anime. I've seen that maybe 3 or 4 times. It was great, dude. It's the the Full Metal Alchemist was a great show, and then Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood basically they just made everything a little bit quicker, more fight scenes, quicker engagements. They literally deleted all the slow parts, which made it that amazing. It was great. The fights, the story did change a lot. And at first I didn't like it, but then I rewatched it again and realized, yo, this is fucking awesome. Especially the fight scenes. Crazy. Um,
Which do
the
you like
Revenge,
better, the
Brotherhood,
original
100%.
or Brotherhood?
Brotherhood, 100%.
Hmm. I didn't see the original. I only saw Brotherhood.
Uh, you don't have to watch the original.
I was why not?
You don't have to.
You were saying I cut you off.
I'll say you basically don't have to watch it.
Oh, I mean like before that you were saying something. You
Oh,
forgot.
I don't know. I'll probably repeat myself telling you not to
Hmm.
watch it. But that's my number.
Three.
I was about to say I was about to say let's move to my number two because there's not much I need to say about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. A lot of people know about it already, and if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's a great show. Now, my number two. Number two. Would you like to take a guess at my number two?
Did I already say it?
Yes, you did.
Code Geass.
Yes, 100%. Code Geass. I love Code Geass. I love the seasons. I love the movies. I've watched that show maybe 5 to 6 times, and I
Both
will watch it again.
both seasons.
With yes,
Hmm.
I will watch it again with my significant other when I get one. 100%. That show, dude, everything about it is just great. The revenge, the sadness, the gore, the emotions you feel for this show, how smart bro is. Like, man, the power to control people with your left eye and how he uses that. That's a weak power. But he uses it so perfectly that you think it's OP and it's the strongest thing ever. Because bro's just smart like that, which is great.
Yeah. Till he went up against Cornelius and almost
Cornelius
and got saved.
Cornelius is the lady, right?
Yeah.
I feel like he lost because they wanted him to lose. Because bro was on a winning streak, smarter than everyone. And he had revenge and he was thinking of he had so much hatred that he let that bypass how he was thinking of when he was fighting Cornelius because he could have definitely mopped the floor with her strategies because
Ru-
the only person that she couldn't beat was her older brother and what's his name, I forgot the main character's name. Lelouch beat the eldest brother at chess
You seen it 6 times? You said.
6 times.
Okay.
That's my number two. If you guys haven't seen Code Geass, I highly suggest you guys check it out. It's a great anime. Great, great, great. And my number one is the one we all know and love,
Naruto.
Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki of the Hidden Leaf. The village hidden in the leaves. I don't have to say anything about Naruto. I don't have to say anything about it. That's my number one though.
I will. Well, when it's my turn,
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go
I'll
ahead.
just give your honorable mentions.
My honorable mentions. My honorable mentions was Clannad. I threw that in the list. And then my other honorable mentions was Elfin Lied.
Heard of it? Are there L's in that?
No, it's more like a scientific creature. They created these monsters who can use invisible slashes. I don't know how to else describe it other than it's very gory.
It's called what?
Elfin lied.
They effing lied. Thought there was
Elfin
elves in
lied.
there. That was that was a joke.
But yeah, it's a good watch. It's really a good watch. It's horror though. Just know that lots of horror.
It's only one season.
Yep.
Interesting. I might put that on the back of the only because it's 13 episodes. So that was their honorable mention. Okay.
But yeah, she was okay. Now I got you. It was the main character's name is Lucy. She's a mutated human species, and she has invisible telekinetic arms. They call them vectors. But yeah, yeah. Now I remember the her invisible arms in and behind her back. They're like they're sharp as fuck. So if she just slices down, it's a clean cut every single time. They move very fast too. So yeah,
It sounds really deadly.
really deadly. She just know that she remembered the people who mutated on her in the beginning when she
Ah,
woke up.
revenge story.
More like a she got her revenge in the beginning.
Hmm.
she because she woke up and she remembered what's going on, but she didn't lose her memory after that because she after you wake up from a serious something that went crazy and then you let all your anger out, you seem sometimes you forget what happened or what went on. But yeah, she lives her life. She tries to live her life after that, but
I'll
it's
put it on my list.
it's
Let me grab
crazy.
an energy drink real quick. Ugh. Are you ready for my list?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait.
Also,
Yeah,
what's
go
up?
ahead.
Also, Lucy had a split personality. She took a head injury while trying to escape, and that made they gave her a split personality. They gave
You
her the
know,
deadly her, and then the cute, soft little girl her.
you know what that sounds like?
Well,
Kaneki from Tokyo Go. He got surgery, got powers, and it made him crazy.
mm. Well, the her split personality is more like a more deadly than crazy. She's not gonna do anything
Murderous,
crazy. Yeah, murderous, like unforgiving, like
cold.
like yes, there you go, cold. That's the term, cold.
All right, so
Right.
I guess we'll do my top 10 list. Um, got some heavy hitters in there, man. I had a lot of heavy hitters. I was like, man, I can't believe I got to leave this off. So I'll start off with the ones that I didn't see that are like pretty big. So I didn't really see a whole lot of Inuyasha. So that's not going to be on my list. Did you watch any Inuyasha?
Yeah,
Not enough to put on the list.
I should have put it on the list, but as if you notice, most of these shows I have on here are 13 episodes and less. There's
Yeah,
only there's only let me see,
there was one that was 24 episodes.
one, two, three, four. There's only four episodes. I mean, there's only four shows on my 10 list that were past 13, 14 episodes.
Hmm. So
Around
yeah,
that time, around that time, I was only watching short shows. That's why I was able to watch so many anime.
but you didn't go back and watch Inuyasha.
I watched it all on TV.
Oh, but it still didn't make the top 10.
No,
It's not good
because
enough.
nah, it's not good enough.
Okay.
It's good. It's good though. That's why I said I should have probably put it on the list, but it didn't. When I'm looking for the animes that I wanted to tell people about, it wasn't one that popped up on my head. Even though
And
I looked at it, I was like, "Well, I didn't think about you, so I'm just gonna leave you right there in the back burner."
not even an honorable mention. Damn. All right, so Inuyasha's not going to be on the list. As I said, I didn't watch Soul Eater, so Soul Eater's not going to be on the list. Spice and Wolf probably would have been on the list if I had finished it, but I only watched like 15 episodes on it. It's a romance anime. So those aren't going to be on the list. So number 10, I'll do my number 10 and I'll do my honorable mentions afterwards. Number 10 is Monster. I mean, you already explained most of it. Um, like I said, I watched this like 6 years after it released. I told you that it was the greatest slow burn of all anime. And you really have to complete the entire anime to fully appreciate it, to get the full story. So that's my number 10, Monster. I think I finished it in like a week or two. Didn't take me long to finish it. Number 9, I have Clan. And most of these animes on this list are going to be animes that I watch afterwards. And most of them I did not watch during the time that it was released. So Clan season 1 and 2. Um, I think I think season 2 is a little bit better. I like the supernatural aspects of it. This was one of my first romance animes, and there was also some other elements as well. Like there's some sports scenes, some fighting scenes, some other plot lines, gang leaders, and the main character has to solve these problems. It's kind of like a better version of Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Yeah, and I definitely binged it. It's definitely one of the best romance animes for me. Um, I don't really have to say too much about it, but I do highly recommend it if you're looking for a romance anime. It is 50 episodes long, and there's some good OVAs, what if episodes as well too. So number 8, I have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Um,
Crazy.
I've seen it maybe a couple times all the way through, and it probably should be higher on the list. If I could do it over, it'd be number 7, but it's going to stay at number 8 since it's too late. I already said it.
I better hear some bangers since you put him at 8. It's crazy.
But it was a cool story. I appreciate it for what it is. It's a good watch. I'm glad I watched it. It's definitely a generational anime for sure, without a doubt. Um,
What made you put it at 8? What made you put the other animes in front of it?
it didn't give me the most excitement. Like, I want to watch the next episode, connection to characters. I didn't feel too connected with the characters. The main characters, he's cool. He'd probably be like, probably top 20 MCs, top 25.
You know what? You definitely should have watched the original first,
Wow.
because to watch the original, you would learn to appreciate the Brotherhood. The original actually gave you the storyline, and you got to really know the characters more, understand more of what happened, why it happened, what's going on. Um, it really gave you more of an impact. Brotherhood was more rushed, because it's the reason I say rushed is because they cut out a lot of moments that were in the original that to some would say didn't need it, because it, like, we understand, but if you're first time watching Brotherhood, you missed out on a lot of parts.
That explains it. That explains why it's number 8. I didn't watch the original. So I lose some of that context with the characters. Um, and I'm not the only one too. There are plenty of reactors that wasn't really feeling Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood like that. Like I'm talking about 3 different reaction groups that have had similar feelings. So it's not just me, but it is good. I would say it's a good anime. I would recommend it. So number 7, this is going to be a little controversial because it's above Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but I have Black Lagoon. Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. I have not seen it.
You should add it to the list. I think you might like it. I don't know. But Black Lagoon has some really cool characters. This is a show for probably like young adults, adult humor. They curse a lot in this. I do recommend watching it in dub. They be cursing and calling each other's bitches and pussies and all this shit. Revi
Oh, I have
is the
seen it.
girl. Damn, you don't recognize the name? But Revi, I like their relationship with Rock. I like how it's like it's a friendship. It could have went the romantic route, but not really. Um, but as far as storylines, I like the grittiness. People die, people get betrayed, and it's a cutthroat mercenary world basically in Black Lagoon. A lot of gunfights. People be using crazy weapons. The people in the show like miniguns and grenade launchers, machetes, uh, and people be getting their limbs cut off, and it's gruesome. This is a gruesome anime, and I do recommend the first two seasons, and I do recommend Rebecca's Revenge. That wasn't technically part of the 2000 to 2010. It came after 2010, but still the two seasons was enough to put it in the seventh spot. So number six um, is Death Note. Watched this probably 5 times. It is one of the best starter animes for people getting into anime for sure. It's grounded. It's more realistic than most shonen animes, um, and it's easy to follow along. It's not much action. That's the only thing about Death Note is it's a lot of talking. Um, there's no fight. There's barely any fight scenes in this anime, but it was still an enjoyable watch for sure. That I could just keep watching over and over. So number six is Death Note. Number five, this was excluded from the 1990s. It came out in the 1990s, but the reason why it's in the 2000s is because this is one of the peaks during this time period. So One Piece, there was only like 13 episodes out towards the tail end of 1999, so that's why it wasn't in the 90s list. So 2000s, we got One Piece up until the Marineford arc. That was around 2009, 2010. That's where the anime was at the time, and I would consider that one of the peaks of One Piece is the Marineford arc. Had the whole anime world in a chokehold at the time. By this time, we were already calling Bleach, Naruto, One Piece the big three. By this time, um, speaking of the big three, there's probably not going to be another big three. Gachiakuta might be a potential. Uh, but yeah, One Piece, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Too bad the New World sold the anime because this is when there started being pacing issues, and literally the only thing wrong with One Piece is the pacing. Sometimes it's really bad. The episodes that are good, and the episodes that are bad are really bad. I feel like I wasted 20 minutes watching nothing happen. So yeah, One Piece is number five. Number four is Code Geass. I did like season one more than season two. I think season two is starting to get a little bit out of hand. You know, spoiler alert, just giving everyone Geass. Everyone got Geass now. But it was a good watch. I watched it probably twice all the way through. And actually, I put my cousin on the Code Geass, and he finished both seasons in like 3 days. He he did nothing but watch this anime all day. Um, so it's a good watch for sure. Highly recommend. It is 50 episodes though, 25 for each season, season 1 and 2. So number 3 is Naruto. So Naruto, of course, is going to be on this list. The OG Naruto that came out in 2002, and then Naruto Shippuden started in 2007, and up until the tail end of 2009, we were at the 5 Kage Summit. We already had the Pain arc. Naruto Shippuden was just going crazy during this time period. Um, And yeah, I definitely enjoyed Naruto a lot. I didn't watch. I didn't start watching the sub until I was probably until what year? It might have been like 2008 or 2009 when I was about 13 or 14. Is when I started watching. When I discovered sub anime, I was like, "What the hell? I never seen this." And then I started watching the sub. So
So
what you
you were
guys go?
primarily dubbed.
Yeah, I was watching from the reruns basically on Tsunami. So number two, um,
You say you want me to guess?
yeah,
All right. So I'm pretty sure this has to be your number two, Gintama. That's not your number
nah,
two,
nah, man.
because I know your number
During this
one.
time period, um,
Then they
Gintama has about 7 or 8 seasons. Some of the seasons are short though. Some of the seasons are only like 13 episodes long, but in total, there's probably like 400, maybe 450 episodes. There's a lot of filler. There's probably like maybe 200 episodes of filler. So really like 250 episodes of canon. Probably the same length as Bleach right now. If you want to compare it, like episode lengths and stuff like that.
I got three
Um,
guesses. I got two more guesses. Then is it Samurai Champloo?
Before that though, why Gintama wasn't in my 2000s is because it was only the first season. Majority of the seasons took place between 2010 and 2020. So that's why it's not on this 2000s. Um, so you already know what's going to be in the 2010s list. So uh, no, Samurai Champloo is not on the list. I
Gurren
told you,
Lagann.
bro. Like a lot of good anime was not going to make this list.
Gurren
Gurren
Lagann.
Lagann,
Yeah.
I never seen that.
I don't know what your number two is. I know what your number one is, but I don't know what your number two is.
Wait, you know what my what is?
I know your number one.
You know my number one.
If it's your number
No,
one,
don't guess it yet. Don't guess it yet. I'm gonna get my number two, and then that's gonna fuck you up. You're not gonna know what my number one is. I
you're
already know what you're thinking.
you're thinking that I'm thinking your number two is your number one.
I think that you think that my number two is my number one, but the number one you're thinking of is actually my number two.
That's what I said.
Okay. I'm gonna just say it. Number two is Bleach. So
Crazy work.
what was your guess?
Bleach.
Bleach?
Mhm.
That's what you thought was number two?
No, that's what I thought was number one.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, number two, Bleach. Bleach is my actual number one anime of all time. But we're taking the time periods into account. Up to this arc, there was probably like one more major arc after uh, at this time, but it was pretty much like 50 episodes left of the anime. Bleach didn't start creeping up until it was like number four with just the OG version, but with Thousand Year Blood War arc, um, it took it over to like number one. So um, for people who've seen Bleach, this was around Waco Mundo, that arc, and actually the fake Karakura town. And then I believe there was a good bit of filler until they started getting to the final arcs. Um, but Bleach is my number two. I still remember sitting in the library showing my friend Ichigo versus one of the lieutenants. Um, and yeah, that was Bleach is good. Yeah, there's a reason it's part of the big three. Well deserved. So number one, you want to take a stab at it?
Naruto.
I already said Naruto.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Naruto was number three.
I thought you said Naruto, but for some reason thought you didn't. Is it Toradora?
Hell no.
To
Toradora
be honest, if it's not
over
fairy,
Bleach.
I don't know what anime you watched back then because you
You are
said you watched mainstream.
insane. You're insane.
Is it Housing Ultimate?
Housing Ultimate?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Hey man, I'm here. What is it? What
If
is it?
you thought about it, you would know it. But it's Hajime no Ippo.
You know what's crazy? I had that, but I forgot
You
about
didn't
it
think?
all the way.
Yeah. So Hajime no Ippo was number one, and it's actually what's funny about this list is from the 2000s, Bleach is number two, Hajime no Ippo is number one, but all time Bleach is number one and Hajime no Ippo is number two. Um, so all three of the seasons, I believe, took place in the 2000s. The first season's like 75 episodes long. The best first season of all time. It has 70 episodes, so it's really not fair. And then the second and third seasons had like 25 episodes a pop. But as far as anime, this anime has it all: comedy, action, drama, emotions, characters, story arcs. They bring people from season one into season two into season three. You don't forget about these characters; they're not forgotten. There is some cap. There's a little level of cap in this anime, but name me an anime that doesn't have cap. There's gonna be some cap,
Okay, okay, I like the list.
but highly recommend watching it, including the movies. So my honorable mentions. You mentioned one, Samurai Champloo, did not make the list, but is still a great anime for sure. Another one, Baki. Baki, I watched the original later on. I think it had two whole seasons at least. Um, but I think it was maybe the art and the animation is really outdated. So that's probably why. And plus the story. I didn't start putting Baki into like top 30s until the Raitai tournament, the Netflix versions. Around that time is when I was like, okay, this anime is amazing during that time. But the originals did not make me feel that way. And then the last honorable mention I have is One Outs. I believe I told you about this anime. It is a baseball anime, baseball slash psychological. The main character is a gambler, and he's like really intelligent. I would say he's up there in the intelligent characters. He probably has like, I'll give him 140, a 140 IQ, which is still really good. Um, but it doesn't have a conclusion. So if you do want to start it, it does not have a conclusion. Uh, it's, but it has like 26 episodes. I would recommend it if you're looking for another sports anime and you've already seen Hajime no Ippo, Kuroko, Haikyuu. If you're looking for another sports anime, I would recommend One Ounce.
You forgot about Blue Lock.
Blue Light. So yeah, that's our list. This is a pretty long podcast. This is about 2 hours. This is the longest podcast ever. And then next week we're gonna have the 2010s. Um, so yeah, let us know what your top anime are from the 2000s. And yeah, anything you want to say? Closing statements?
Uh, Check out Code Geass. 100%. Check out Code Geass. Check out Baka and Tess. And check out Angel Beats. Those would be my top three that you guys should check out of my top 10.
Mine would be Hajime no Ippo and Black Lagoon. All right, so that's the Double O Podcast, episode 19. Our links will be in the description below. It's your host, Pennywise TV, and co host Unknown Skills, and we are out.